Good morning, everyone. My name is Nicola Lake, and welcome to our webinar, Learn ArcGIS Your Way. So this webinar will look at the different training resources available to all users to further enhance your GIS knowledge. Over the next hour, we are going to look at the different types of learning options available and how you can gain access to them, whether it is online, in a classroom, in a group, or on your own. So here we have an overview of the different training options available, which we will discuss further in upcoming slides. In this overview, there are many training options, such as your instructor-led, whether that is online or on-site. And we also have your e-learning unlimited resources available on ESRI. There are also workshops and conferences. We also have ArcGIS Books available on ESRI Press. There's also Learning Plan and MOOCs. There are free live training seminars, self-paced courses, or classes taught by certified trainers. So the first training option we will look at is the instructor-led. So of course, technology is ever-changing. Workplace roles are changing, and so are expectations and opportunities. The way we accomplish a task yesterday is different from how we would approach that same task today. As professionals, we like being on top of our game, staying current with what is happening in the GIS space. So the change in technology does not only change the way we solve spatial problems, but also the way we learn. So this instructor-led course are for those who want to master essential concepts, ArcGIS best practices, and recommended workflows in classes by subject matter experts. As such, Spatial and ESRI provides you with multiple options to achieve your goal. So the first type of training option we will discuss this morning is instructor-led, focusing on online delivery. Now, this option is basically convenient for persons who are unable to travel or have other obligations. Now, being able to attend courses from the comfort of your own home or office is possible through the online option, and courses can be selected based on your availability as well. So the training catalog, which can be found on ESRI's portal, is available can provide information, on the different types of courses available, along with their schedules and costs. As you can see on screen, there are some courses shown right now. You're provided with the name of the courses, the dates between which they will be held, the amount for said course, and of course, registration options. You can either register online or you can register through your local distributor, which is Spatial. There are some things persons should consider when registering for online training, especially for students outside of the US. You will definitely be required to have VoIP in order to interact with the instructor online. You should also ensure that your firewall is configured to access port 443. And of course, high-speed internet connection is also required. Now, once you've registered for one of these courses, you would automatically receive a mail 3 days in advance of the scheduled course. You will be provided with information such as how you go about downloading your training materials, the different types of softwares that you would need to install, which will provide you with pre-configured machines in the cloud, which you will use throughout your training. And then, of course, you need to ensure that you have administrator privilege for the installation of all these different software. So while there are persons who prefer training online, who prefer to use training online services, or they learn better in that kind of environment, there are those who benefit more from being in a room with their peers. There's certain benefits such as peer-to-peer learning. This type of learning encourages class activities and discussions, as well as being able to have one-on-one discussions with your instructor and guidance throughout the class. So you also get hands-on practice using associated software and hardware products. So there are two options available for instructor-led courses through Spatial, and this is our scheduled training as well as our client-site training. Now, our scheduled training, we normally prepare our brochures and mail them out around early March. We try to mail our brochures out early so as to give clients enough time to make the necessary preparations for registrations, for the travel arrangements. As well, our trainings are normally held between June and September of each year. And then our on-site training, our trainers will deliver training at a location selected by our client to a maximum of 12 persons. And the client can create their own training package, and all training materials such as manuals, student data, and software will be provided by Spatial. Instructor-led courses are also held at ESRI's Learning Center throughout the United States. As you can see on screen, there are 5 locations that you can choose from. In clicking on a location, you'll be provided with information on courses being offered at that particular location, as well as schedule for each and costing along with registration options. All right, so we're now going to look at the e-learning. And we're going to look at the different training options available through this unlimited e-learning offering. So through ESRI's e-learning, you get to learn the latest GIS technology, as said before, through our web courses, free live seminars, self-paced courses, and much more. By signing into your ESRI Academy account, you're able to access multiple training resources from web courses, seminars, videos, tutorials, among others. If you are the owner of a qualifying product with current ESRI maintenance subscription, and we'll discuss those qualifying products later on, you get to enjoy unlimited organization-wide access to ESRI large collection of self-paced e-learning. For persons not current on maintenance, there are free courses available as well. So the goal of ESRI and Spatial is to increase productivity and efficiency within your organization by providing you, excuse me, by making information easily available to all our users. So on screen, you will see the different type of training options available and the level of access required for each. So of course, you're seeing some where that would require maintenance, while there are others that are free. So by signing into your Academy account, you can check on the status of your course. You can gain access to your certificates. You can view training catalog. You can create training plans or access existing training plans, among others. So the first self-paced training is our tutorials. And tutorials are similar to your digital copy of a manual being available. This will provide you with step-by-step instructions. You will require access to ArcGIS software to complete any of the tutorials selected. Data corresponding to the tutorial will be available for you to download, and you can also search for courses online, whether by topic or the industry. And another self-paced training is our web courses, and these web courses include pre-recorded videos, practical exercises, evaluations, and exams, which will allow you to access how much you have learned during that session. And with it being self-paced, you can complete at your convenience. All right, so being current on maintenance may be required for some courses as shown on screen. However, there are also free courses available. And our last e-learning training is in this webinar this morning is the use of videos, whether live training seminars or pre-recorded. These videos provide you with insight into ESRI GIS software. Some videos are geared towards the use of product within set industries or how a product can be used to increase productivity or efficiency within your organization. So with these videos, no practical exercises are required, and participants are really just required to watch the video. And similar to your tutorial and the web courses, there are some videos that will require maintenance, while there are those that are free for you to access. All right, so there are many training events happening throughout the year, providing you with information on the latest GIS technologies, such as workshops and conferences. There are many types of conferences held by ESRI each year. However, the main conference I would like to discuss with you this morning is the user conference, and this occurs each year where GIS professionals from all over the world converge on San Diego for 5 days to share their experiences with the ArcGIS platform. So this gives users the opportunity to learn and collaborate with world leaders. So there are multiple seminars running simultaneously each day, focusing on the use of the ArcGIS platform. In some cases, demos are geared towards set industry or how the tool is being used to solve problems in an organization, or how tools were modified to fit certain tasks within an organization, among many other case studies. So it's normally recommended for at least 2 persons to attend from an organization because of the amount of sessions held and the amount of information that will be shared each day. So this is really a great learning experience for persons who want to stay current where GIS technology is concerned. So along with these conferences, there are also workshops available for persons who are new to GIS, who want to learn about application of GIS or the different types of data that can be used within your GIS system. Or for those persons who want to learn best practices, or for those focusing on the use of GIS within their industry. So of course, if you are interested, ESRI has a link dedicated to providing information on all events as shown on screen. So you can go online, you can search on the different types of events being held, their location, their schedule, and their costing. All right, so the global community is not only supported by these different e-learning packages or instructor-led courses, but they're also supported by the publications of ArcGIS Books that can be purchased through ESRI Press or through your local distributor. Each year, ESRI releases ArcGIS Books providing information on the application and technology of GIS. So some of these books are accompanied by a CD consisting of training data or 1-year access to the GIS software. And along with this, you would also get exercises and case studies to further enhance your knowledge. Now we're going to look at what we call a learning plan. So ESRI has created learning plans that can be accessed through ESRI Academy, and we'll take a closer look at ESRI Academy in upcoming slides. The learning plan allows you to master a focused ArcGIS topic at your own pace. So each plan covers different areas of interest. Each plan follows a set format ranging from introductory to advanced courses. You can create your own learning plan, or you can find learning plans created by ESRI. So these plans are a combination of learning options such as web courses, videos, paid courses, among others, as well as the option to include free and paid. You can also assign or share your learning plan with other members in your organization, and you can also publish them on ESRI Academy so other persons can find and use them. And you can also track your progress through the Academy portal. So on screen, there are some plans created by ESRI being displayed, and each plan shows the amount of courses included, its rating, as well as the amount of persons that have selected each plan. So taking a closer look at one of these plans, on screen, we have ArcGIS Pro Fundamental Plans, which was created by ESRI. So under this plan, there are 9 courses available focusing on becoming an ArcGIS Pro power user. And the courses range from introductory to advanced, or from easiest to complex, most complex. So each learning plan is also accompanied by goals to achieve upon completion. So upon completing this plan, users would be able to install Pro and efficiently locate tools, options, and user interface elements. They'll be able to add data to map, symbolize, map features, among others. You would also be able to create a file geodatabase and organize and accurately maintain your GIS data over time, as well as being able to complete common mapping, editing, and analysis workflows. And along with each plan, you will also be provided with information on the necessary skills or prerequisites required before starting. So it would also advise you on software required to complete courses under the plan. So here are a few of the courses that would make up the plan earlier mentioned. So here we have paid courses, free courses, as well as those requiring maintenance access. So your plan is a combination of different course options. And of course, it is also showing you the amount of persons that have accessed this plan. All right, ESRI Academy and MOOCs. So in order for persons to sign up for MOOC, you are required to log into ESRI Academy. And we will take a closer look at the platform in the next slide. So MOOC are massive open online course. As stated in the name, they are free online classes which offers convenient, effective, and fun way to keep up with the fast-paced development in geospatial technology. Classes are 4 to 6 weeks long. The participants can study at their convenience, and a certificate is provided upon completion. So you can go on your ESRI Academy and search on the different types of MOOCs available and their schedule. You can add them to your My Academy. You can also set reminders for starting dates of each MOOC. So you'll be provided with a reminder at least 3 days in advance before the scheduled date. So how do you get access to e-learning? So of course, access to free e-learning. In order to access the free learning, you would need to log in with your ESRI account. So if you have a product current on maintenance subscriptions, such as ArcGIS for personal use or ArcGIS for student use, you will have access to unlimited e-learning materials. By logging into your ESRI account, you can start accessing your web courses, your tutorials, your videos. If you do not have a product with maintenance, but you are a member of an organization that does, you can request connections, to your organization account, whether this is through My ESRI, or you can have your ArcGIS Online administrator enable ESRI access for you. So some persons may want to know as well what will happen to your training information that existed in Virtual Campus annual user license. And of course, the annual Virtual Campus Annual User License, AUL as we would call it, was replaced with the unlimited e-learning access on August 15, 2016 for all ESRI customers that have current maintenance subscriptions. So all your AUL reports or your past activities, they are still available through My ESRI. All right, so this information is still accessible to you. And how do you know if, all right, so how do you know if you have or your organization has an ESRI qualifying product with information, ESRI qualifying product with a current maintenance subscription? So first you can check with your GIS or your IT department, check the program maintenance information tables, or you could contact your local distributor for assistance. So on screen, you're seeing some of the qualifying products included, many ESRI subscription programs. Now on screen, you're seeing some of the most popular ones, which are your ArcGIS Online Organization or your enterprise agreements or your small enterprise agreements. So once you are the owner of a desktop software and you're current on maintenance, you would automatically get access to ESRI's e-learning. All right, so we've been talking about web courses, tutorials, and videos. So can users purchase it? Would it be possible for users to purchase individual web courses or other e-learning? All right, so the e-learning include web courses as stated before, and this, however, this is not available for purchase. Our catalog contain free web courses, training, seminars, videos, and other resources that anyone may access at any time. However, unlimited access to our e-learning collection is only included with your ESRI maintenance subscriptions. And if your organization is not current on maintenance subscription, you can always again access the e-learning resources through the free catalog. And there are also the massive open online courses, the MOOCs, which are instructor-led classes developed for GIS and ArcGIS skills. Now we will take a closer look at the ESRI Academy portal, looking at the different training options available and use of the platform. All right, I see a few questions coming in. However, if you could just give me a few minutes and we will respond to the questions in a few. All right, let me just share my screen with you to show you what the My ESRI Academy looks like. All right. This is the screen I said before that you would see when you sign into your ESRI Academy. And the first tab will provide you information about why you should choose ESRI Academy, the different types of packages available, such as the individual training packages, packages for your organization, those for your industry, as well as information on the different types of unlimited e-learning programs available. If you click on For My Organization, training for your organization, of course, it will provide you with information on what the prerequisites that would be required before a package would be created for you. So they would look at the target courses, and they would, ESRI or Spatial would create packages focusing on either short-term training plans to support upcoming projects or long-term plans. And they would also then craft your workforce development plans, which are tailored to your strategic goals and ArcGIS enable workflows, among other information. All right. Then you have your catalog, and this is where you can find information on the different courses available, whether they are paid or free courses, the different schedules for said courses, and of course their locations. You will also get information on new courses available, and those that are retired or close to being retired. And you can also find information on the different learning plans. Now for certification, this section will provide you with information on ESRI technical certification programs, and this is for persons who are interested in being certified. It will also give you information on the different types of exams available and the different schedules for said exams. It will also provide information on a listing of all persons who are certified. However, this list sometimes is not complete, as persons are required to register to have their information displayed publicly, right? But the one tab I would like us to focus on is My Academy. And this is where all your information will be provided once you've signed up and select a course. And I'm signed out. 1 second, please. All right, under your My Academy, your main screen is split into 2 activities, and this provides information on one, your self-paced courses and your scheduled courses. Now here we have a MOOC, which I registered for, and it will show you the date between which this MOOC is set to begin. And of course you can set alarms, so you will get a reminder a few days in advance of the scheduled date of said course. You can also create your learning plans as mentioned before. Now under this learning plan, you have those that you've created, and you can also add learning plans by simply finding learning plans here. And of course you can add your wish list for courses you are interested in, you would love to attend. And also for persons who have completed courses online, it will show the amount of courses you've completed, and you can also download all that information if required. All right. So this is showing you an overview of the different learning activities. It will show all the courses you have attended. It will also show those you have not completed. It will also show that are no longer available. And you can always add and remove courses as feel fit. All right. All right, so there are many resources available online, providing additional information on the different types of training options available to you. So apart from the different portals we've mentioned earlier, there are other resources as shown on screen. So feel free to explore these resources shown, as well as make contact with us should additional information be required. And this recording will also be available on our YouTube channel, and we will email all participants once it is uploaded. All right, and we will also be emailing a questionnaire to all in attendance for your feedback on information discussed this morning. All right. So these are the different resources as mentioned before. So you can always go online and access them to find out additional information, not only on the web courses that we've mentioned, but other information available. And as stated, we will provide a copy of this video so you can always have access to these links. All right, so thank you for attending this webinar, Learn ArcGIS Your Way. We do hope information provided this morning will be beneficial to you and your organization in planning of your next training package. We will now take your questions by typing in the chat window available. All right, so we have a question here. Some trainings are paid, then how to go about it? Shall we get it free? All right, as mentioned before, for persons interested in registering for paid courses, on one of my previous slides, it showed there's a tab beside the course that you're interested in, not only the schedule and the cost, but there is a button for you to click register. By clicking that button, it will provide you with two options to either register through ESRI or it will direct you to contact your local distributor, which is Spatial Innovision. All right, 1 second. Let me just go through these. All right, someone is asking about the recording. Yes, you will get access to this recording. It will be provided on our YouTube channel, Spatial Vision, and we will provide you with an email once this information is uploaded. We will also provide you with the link to said video. Someone is asking, what about the videos and tutorials available in trainings? After completion, it did not appear in training completion. I'm not sure I understand that question. All right, do you have any more questions? All right, I'll just give you a few more minutes. If you feel the need to ask additional questions. Oh, we have a question. The training with subject of tutorial and videos. All right. All right, so for persons interested in taking the tutorials training or the videos, once you sign into your ESRI Academy, let me switch back to that portal. 1 second, please. All right, so all right, go into your catalog. So I just want free courses. Let me just click on one of those. All right, so here it will show you a list of the different courses, and by selecting that course, so this is a seminar. Let me go back, let me select a different course. Let me see if I can find a tutorial. Let me just search for free for now. All right, a tutorial. All right, so by clicking on that tutorial, this is what you will see. By clicking on launch tutorial, it will then take you into accept the cookies, the different lesson available under that plan. All right. And it will show you the duration for each exercise available under said plan and the different steps accompanied by that plan. So this is what you would see when you click on that particular course. Does that answer the question? All right, go back to my page. All right, so you can always go online and search through the different courses. So after completion of this course is in closed state. So once you've completed that course, it will then, in your My Academy, under your dashboard. So once you've completed a course, it will show in this section that the course is completed. And if there is a certificate attached to it, it will provide you with the information in your dashboard. So this is where you will see all the information for that particular course. You're welcome. All right, so do we have any other questions? Please ensure to go on to ESRI Academy once we're finished to check out the different courses available, because there are a lot of courses, whether they are free or paid or whether you need maintenance to access, they are all there for you to view, right? And there are hundreds of courses available. Are there any more questions? All right, so I want to thank you again for joining us this morning. And as said before, this video will be made available on our YouTube channel, and we will email all participants once it is uploaded. So thank you again, and have a good day.